Spoiler alert, I am a genius, but we'll never know. Ravenking Drewish.
See, you said you had 3 concussions. I've had 4. The 4th one is what knocks the genius out.
Got it.
Yeah.
The third one still lets you keep the intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I got to look out for that 4th concussion.
Yeah. Quit all sports immediately.
Trust me, man. I haven't played in a while. Drewish is the 19th seed and he made top 12. Huge shout out. Michigan State, man. I don't know what their scouts are doing, but they just they grab the talent.
Also, their uniforms are my favorite color. I love that like dark green.
Like, have you seen their hoodies?
I have
Like,
not.
look at Pix's hoodie. Like, they all have it. Like, they have the tan hoodie.
Yeah.
They got the tan hoodie with like the embroidered tan Spartan logo on it.
Yeah.
It's I've never been more jealous of like another team's merch.
Drip.
For real, like Michigan State's got like the most drip of like in esports.
Yeah. Big fan.
Yeah. And they even got Palutena green hair, so like they just like keep it in. They do it in the game and they do it out of the game.
She needs a dark green outfit because I'm not a big fan of the green hair, but I feel like if she had like a whole green fit, it would work.
Oh, that would go so good. That would go crazy. She got the green shield too.
True. All right, starting out game 1 here on Town and City, though. We have Drewish on the Palutena and then Ravenking on the Joker. And it looks like so far Drewish in control, but now Ravenking using a lot of these landing nairs, using the dash attack to clear the field too. But I think the big thing is Drewish is going to be spacing with that back air, trying to wall out Ravenking, and then using that down tilt on the recoveries, which is going to be a lot easier when Arsene is online. But as soon as we're like Baby Joker without Arsene, it's going to be a lot harder to find those ledge traps and edge guards against him.
Yeah. Hey, yikes. That hurts to hear. That hurts to listen to. Like,
yeah, no, like the damage base boosted back air from Arsene hits hard and it hurts.
Yeah,
that's
that's
that there.
the way that Ravenking is going to want to seal out stocks. Yeah, and like immediately retreating after that single forwarder from Ravenking to just let Drewish recover and just reset the ledge situation.
Okay, yeah, just trying to get some extra damage here. Not wanting to overcommit. Oh my gosh,
That
almost goes with the back air. I don't know, or the back throw. I don't know that that was the best DI, but still holding on to the stock.
That back throw is so sneaky, like so sneaky
Yeah.
strong. It's like so disrespectful too. Like Palutena just like dropping down and then throwing you behind. It's like she can't just. She's very unserious.
Yeah, I think when we're seeing, okay, nice back air there on the ledge option from Ravenking, so only at 78%, but when we're seeing Drewish off stage, we're seeing a lot of the explosive flame to cover the ledge, but I think that can be a little scary if we see that Ravenking starts running off stage and throwing out back airs to hit her in the blast zone too, especially at 88% on Town and City. It could be a big problem if we're seeing that Ravenking gets a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, and also like those explosive flames can just be countered by Joker and just
Ooh,
fill
yeah,
that
that's
Arsene
so
meter.
much charge. So much meter, I guess.
Yeah, I mean we haven't seen it at all so far.
Yeah.
I think it's a massive call out option, and that Ravenking is gonna wait to use. Okay, I'm with it. Didn't have like a super awesome kill lined up, so just waiting and getting the grab, and it ended up working out anyway. Not in the way that you really want it to, but you know, taking a stock is taking a stock, so you're gonna keep moving.
Yeah, just trying to find a nair to get a combo started. That's like Palutena's big thing at these low percents is just finding one nair and stringing them all together. But with how short Joker is, how low to the ground he is, and how low his dash is, it's very hard for her to find that first hit.
I didn't think that was gonna grab at all. I thought it was gonna put her on the opposite side of Joker, but yeah, Ravenking feels like he knows everything that Drewish is gonna do and just has neutral locked down at the moment.
Yeah, he's just playing right outside of the burst range of Palutena as well, just staying right where he can dash attack, but can react to anything that Palu's trying to do. Does hold shield a little bit too long there, and so Drewish is able to get the back throw, but still a pretty low percent, so it doesn't even matter. And now you're up against Arsene too. Lots of damage off of that side B. Just being able to use that to make it so that Drewish is not able to stay in the corner, calls out the approach with the up smash.
Yeah, and there's just nothing that Drewish is doing that's threatening Ravenking in any way, shape, or form. Like, there's no combo starters that Ravenking can't shield and punish. There's no, like, mix-ups that Drewish is trying to throw in to get a combo starter. It's just kind of like, I'm going to try to push a button and see if it works. And like, even that back throw is evident, like, not like opting for the back throw instead of the down throw into the combo to try and gain advantage and push it and get that more percent instead just trying to go for the offstage game. it just felt panicky.
Joker has such a small hitbox too when he's in like his normal form, and so it can be really hard when you're trying to find those combos, because if you're just a little bit off, he can land with that down B, and then he's getting a lot of the charge off of that. So you have to be a lot more clean with your combos and make sure that everything that you're going for is going to hit, so that he's not able to reverse it in his favor. And it just felt like Drewish was not able to find those opportunities to like find the combo that he needs. And so I think like maybe calling out like spot dodges, but we didn't even really see a lot of spot dodges from Ravenking either. It just doesn't feel like there's a lot of scenarios for Drewish to find combo starters.
Yeah, a little bit of the whatever. It'll be fine. Yeah, so going to Hollow Bash and giving the center platform a little bit of shine. Smaller stage, less places for Ravenking to move around and yeah, run around. I do notice Ravenking does love that dash attack. It starts a lot for Joker.
I think that the stage layout of Hollow Bastion makes a lot of sense here. Just making it so that Ravenking's not really able to stay out of your burst range, making the stage smaller. But even still, Ravenking just very much in a strong position here. Good opportunity for Drewish, and gets the parry, but just was not able to find anything off of it.
It just feels like Palutena is like a beat too slow to really push anything for Joker, and has to play even more patient to try and like bait out a second or third option to finally get an advantage.
And Palutena is very strong in air-to-air situations. That Nair beats out a lot of stuff, but we haven't really seen Ravenking in the air that often, but now we are, and we're seeing that Drewish is able to capitalize off of that. But like in the scenarios where Ravenking is just using that dash attack, using the dash to get in, Drewish doesn't really win that trade, and Ravenking is so fast with Joker, whereas Palu is like, her air mobility is her strong suit, but on the ground she doesn't really have a lot of good options. I do like that setting up for the back air, just waiting for an option for Ravenking, but the roll from Joker going a little bit farther than I think Drewish was ready for.
Like Ravenking positioning himself out to not be back thrown in that entire situation was so impressive. Like even now, like Drewish is like, let me back throw you, and he just can't get it.
Yeah. Walling out with the back air there, and finally able to find one to find Drewish's first stock, but still at 148 here. You have to worry about that back throw like we saw in game one. But Drewish just a little too scared to run in, and it makes sense using that Nair to send off stage. But again, there's that explosive flame.
Man.
So much charge, and already has Arson, but in situations where Paulu's at the ledge, that could be worse for you, because then she's able to use the down tilt on your recovery, where she wouldn't be able to do that with the tether.
Yikes, and every second you spend off stage is just a little bit more damage from Joker.
Oh my gosh, yeah, just controlling the space so well from Ravenking. Not finding the stock, but almost. And great stuff holding onto the ledge, dropping down with the back air, catching the recovery. Palu does like, if you put a hitbox right by the ledge when she's doing that teleport recovery, you can catch her, and we're seeing that Ravenking is aware of that, and really good stuff to just hold on to the stock for as long as he did, dying at 166 to that dash attack, but finding Drewish's second stock in the process as well.
Finally, just like a little bit of a sigh of relief, and here we go, getting a little bit of a combo, get that fourth Nair, and 50% onto Ravenking. Arsene has shown up, but that does make edge guarding a tad easier for Drewish in these offstage situations, making the down air a lot more of an option.
I do like that back air attempt from Drewish too. Ravenking just a little bit too far out of the range of it, but just trying to call those jumps out can be really beneficial, especially when you have a strong hitbox that's going to win a lot of those trades with that back air.
Yeah, both these back airs winning a lot of trades. More so Palutena, because it is a shield. Oh yeah, good patience.
Ooh, yeah, just went really deep off stage there, and now you're getting ledge trapped by Joker, which is really scary. I do like the attempt, but it just might not be worth it when you have such great range on that tether from Joker. Yeah, and consistently Ravenking is DIing out too, which is making it hard for Drewish to find those back airs, but finds that one on the neutral get up. Now 69%, this is very doable if we're just able to find the one Nair that we need to get that combo started.
Yep, that forward air. Yep, and there's another one, evening the stocks just a little bit. Nickel and diming, getting a down air, pushing neutral. Off stage, Arsene is here, but stage control is still with Drewish. Another up air, keeping it going, but that Nair.
Oh my gosh! Girl.
Those shoes snuffing out a forward smash from Arsene. Nah, on the counter on the down tilt Palutena. Drewish having that call out, but Ravenking ready for it.
I like that they're just using the immediate, oh yeah, great combo there from Ravenking though, but I do like the immediate up B that we saw to the ledge, just not giving Ravenking the time to set up for that back air, but Ravenking just very strong with that drag down up air onto the platform into up smash and gonna take that game too. But I think that Drewish was finding some momentum. I think Drewish was finding the combos that he needed and was able to tie that game up when it was looking a little scary. So
yeah,
I think if we're able to play like that, just go for those like 1-2 piece combos and then wall out Joker using that landing back air, that's the type of play that we need to see going into this game 3.
absolutely. And it didn't look as bad as the first game, and it like slowly but surely, not really panicking, getting the damage where Ravenking is going to give it, and able to make that a very close game 2.
Okay, yeah, I agree with the Hollow Bastion pick again. I think that it was working out really well. The only situation that it wasn't really working for Drewish is in that last scenario where we saw the drag down on the platform, but I think that would have worked on PS2 and Small Battlefield too. So I think that the general mono flat layout worked out in Drewish's favor.
For sure. It was just an unfortunate turn of events. And, good for Ravenking to actually capitalize on it and take the stock. Going for the 2 up airs, but taking Drewish to close to 100% on his first stock, and now Arsene is here to try and seal out the stock. Ravenking with the counter, knowing the backer is going to be there and ready for it.
It feels like it's really hard for Drewish to cover the landing of Ravenking. We're seeing so much of that landing nair from Joker, and so I think if we're able to like wait that out, maybe even parry it into up smash, that could be a good call out, but we're not really wanting to like pull the trigger on anything too quick because Ravenking is mixing in that down B as well and then getting a lot of charge off of it. So it seems like it's just really hard for Drewish to cover the landings. But now just trying to, okay, I like that there. Just staying grounded, gets the grab to send back off stage, but now Arsene is here in right now. There we go,
yeah. Great call.
Thank you. No,
I
was just trying to stall until he came. It sounded like it was like perfectly timed, but no.
Yeah, well, the back air will send the top-hatted man away and take the second, bring the second stock up. Ravenking now not kind of be forced to the ledge. Drewish doing a decent job of holding stage control, but not really getting any massive combos off of it, but still keeping it pretty even.
I like that there from Drewish, just dashing back out of the range of that dash attack from Ravenking and then getting a punish off of it. That's the type of play that we need to see. You need to be baiting Ravenking to try to hit you and then firing back with the back air, like short hopping away from him so that you can land with that back air and punish him.
Yep,
okay.
Great grab.
Yeah, did not DI out on that, and so was able to get the back air there from Ravenking, but we're seeing a lot of this down smash, but I think Drewish is doing a good job of avoiding those tech chase situations. Still holding on to that stock despite that F tilt though.
Might do it again. Nah, good, yeah, good get up attack to make sure it did not happen again, but side B just gonna make that so much harder. Dash attack. Thank you, next. Last stock for Drewish.
The side B is really hard to deal with too because like you have to jump out of the way of it because if you do get hit by it, it's just so much percent that just ticks up over time. But it makes it a lot harder to approach too because of the weird angle, the diagonal that it sends in. I think it covers a lot of the space that Palu wants to occupy in the air with landing in with those short hop aerials. Oh my gosh. He needs to stop with those F smashes. He's going to give me a heart attack.
I think he's going to give Drewish a heart attack with these, oh my gosh. We're trying to read his soul.
It almost worked too.
It would have been sick. And yeah, now then Drewish puts himself already in a worse spot to go off stage. Arsene gone, and so is that stock. 72%, not undoable, but it does feel pretty hard to climb this mountain for Drewish. Ravenking just been so in control of the neutral stage control in just about every aspect of this game.
I mean, this is the same situation that we saw in game 2, though, and Drewish was able to call his way back anyway. That's exactly what we need, just one nair to string them together. That's going to be 41% off of nairs alone. Now Arsene almost here, too, so if we're able to just see a back air to send him off stage, that could be a really good opportunity for Drewish. Love that mix-in of down air, too, but the side B doing a great job of, occupying the space that Palu likes to land in, but also just covering him in his face, too.
Yeah, it's a great get-off-me option. It's a great you can't approach aggressively from the air option.
Watch out for this up smash too. We're seeing a lot of this landing there on top of Ravenking, but that up smash out of shield is going to be really strong.
Oh, there's another up smash that Drewish has not used up smash at all. And forcing the tech situation, you're really low.
Oh my gosh.
Moly. Palutena has the reach.
Good stuff to Ravenking for teching that, though, but great call out with the explosive flame on the neutral get up, recognizing that Ravenking wouldn't have enough time to throw out that the counter either. So Drewish going to take that game, despite being in the same situation as game 2, where it's 100% to 0, but still just playing very patient, playing very calm, and not... I was going to say not overextending, but honestly, going off stage in that situation was overextending. Because Ravenking hit that tech, but it just worked out really well for Drewish to be able to hold on to that stock.
For sure. It's the overextension you need to go for.
Yeah, those like crazy mix-ups that you're not expecting.
Yeah, like you're down 0-2 in losers, and you need to do something. So you can't just play it safe in a moment like that. So back to PS2, getting rid of that middle platform and more space to move around. It does open up the option for teleport cancels, but we haven't really been seeing Drewish do that all that often, so I don't know if it'll matter.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll be super helpful when you have a character like Joker who's just so fast that he's probably able to get there in time anyway. But it could be a nice mix-up on like recoveries if we see a teleport cancel rather than going to the ledge.
Yeah, and then 3 straight shield attacks, dash attack, back air. So good.
Okay.
And keeping it off the stage.
Yeah, so I like that we're like seeing the back airs from Drewish to try to call out the jumps at the ledge. So now we're seeing a lot more of the down tilt from Ravenking instead, but now that F smash, great call out on the platform.
Straight up go for the grab. Ravenking's been doing a great job of holding shield against all of the hits of neutral air. And ooh, no trump on that one, but there you go, get that back. That down throw.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Yeah, and tanks the back air with the down B as well. Very important in these scenarios to be able to deal with these down throw combos, and we're seeing that Ravenking is just really prepared for it. Mixing in air dodging, using the counter, just DIing differently, and not really getting hit with those in situations where it would take his stock.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you go for the same thing twice, and like you hope that you learn your lesson after the first time, but it kind of sucks. Like when it's so ingrained in the Palu mindset of like, don't go back here. But yeah, you just gotta live and learn and move on.
Okay.
On the ledge. Now this is tough for Ravenking. This could go either way. Now I totally forgot that Drewish is down a whole stock, and Ravenking is still holding on to that first one. Grab? Nah, did not pull the trigger.
Yeah, now Ravenking is staying outside of the burst range again. Not going to get hit with that dash attack, but your shield is getting kind of low, so you do need to take that into consideration. F-Tilt going to send back off stage, tries to get it on the neutral get up as well. But I love that grab, just mixing in the aggression, just staying outside of the range and then running in with that quick speed. And that Nair covering the space around the ledge as well. So now Ravenking up 2 stocks. This is looking really rough for Drewish right now.
Yeah, and we've seen Drewish make a few comebacks, but 2 stocks is a little bit expensive if we're talking about. Okay. Getting the up air, making things a little bit closer, but you really got to lock in, not get hit with these side beats, because that's just going to bring the damage up really quickly.
Yeah, and again, Ravenking just disengaging, being right outside of the range of that landing there, and then getting the punish off of it. It's just really hard for Drewish to approach. Palu likes to be in the position where you're approaching her and she's punishing you. She's the one that's dashing back. But to make a lead back as Palutena in this scenario is really hard against a character that's as slippery as Joker.
Yeah, and a character that's always in your face and like annoyingly buzzing around you, like you've been saying all set, like outside of the burst range. That's like gotta be annoying for Drewish and is probably reaching a boiling point. But didn't yet, because he still take that first game, but this game 3-4 is not looking great for Drewish.
Yeah. Seeing that F throw off stage. Now have to be careful about this back air, which we've seen Ravenking setting up for, but I like that mix up of the F tilt. Gets the one to send off stage, but not close enough to the ledge to kill. Oh, and I think he's trying to go for like an up smash call out too, just because we've been seeing so much landing aerials from Drewish on top of Ravenking's shield, and he has not been using that up smash very often this game 4.
It's a risky move, and it's kind of something that you really want to make sure that you are going to hit. But I mean, when you're up like this, it's kind of worth like letting it rip every once in a while, just to see like maybe. You're low, bro. Come on. That looks ridiculous.
Okay, down throw. Yeah, just was not ready for that. So
that's a tough one.
Yeah, it is, because we've seen like the back throw multiple times too. So you're DIing in that, or you're DIing out in that situation, which would cause you to die to the down throw too. So Yeah, Ravenking gonna take that 3-1 and move on in bracket. Drewish out here in top 12, but still phenomenal performance. That matchup seemed really hard to deal with. The way that it looked to Palutena's like Joker is the hair in your mouth that you can like never find.